Hello, I'm Ann Fowler, author of I've Worn Many Hats. I'm going to read you just one example of my risky adventures as outlined in the book. At the time I joined American Airlines, we didn't know that I would be the last Canuck hired for many years to come. I wonder if my future exploits had been discovered and Canadian women were now blacklisted. But before I begin, first let me tell you what was involved in obtaining this job in addition to the subterfuge obviously carried out to secure an interview in the first place. Although over the years, AA bore the brunt of my many inventive schemes, inventive, a more palliative term to use than Machiavellian, this may have been my most devious deception ever. The fact was, I simply did not qualify to be a stewardess for American or anybody else. In 1961, when I applied to the airlines, stews, as we were then called, were not permitted to wear glasses. This was just one of the many rules and regulations that were enforced in the 60s. Rules that included an age ceiling of 33, only single girls were allowed, and the severe chastising received if a stew was caught not wearing her girdle. Many other archaic notions as well. Well, I was not about to let the fact that I was blind as a proverbial bat, I'd worn glasses sometimes since the age of 8, stand in the way of achieving a glamorous career in the sky. A Toronto Western Hospital intern was bribed, I won't describe the nature of the bribe, into obtaining copies of eye charts currently in use by Toronto ophthalmologists. This enabled me to memorize the said charts in preparation for my upcoming medical. "You have perfect vision," announced the doctor following his examination. Mission accomplished, end of story. I was hired, joined the ranks of American Airlines, and flew off to pursue my life in the sky. Oops, had the possibility never occurred to me that the company might give their flight crews annual physicals that included eye testing?